If you guys want to know the coolest magic trick in the universe, you came to the right spot. And this is very simple. And it's for somebody who's either indecisive or lacks clarity on where they want to go. And it's so simple. It takes less than a minute. And I swear to God, and you even got to create a timestamp of when you want to complete it by. That's how you really get it answered. And I'm going to demo it real quick and then I'll break it down. And then I also got a story for you. I got a couple stories because actually, let's share that real quick here. Is when I got some omens to move to Austin, Texas back in 2024, first when I sat with ayahuasca, and I visited here a month before it. And then a year went by and kind of forgot about it. And then magically, like, I was like, man, it kind of feels like I'm going to be leaving Kansas City. And then I did this trick, and I shit you not, I got a sign of a bat under a bridge in Kansas City, which they have bats here in Austin. On my daily walk, there was a burnt orange semi parked, and nobody's ever parked in that lot, and it had a Longhorn on it. A dude named Austin called me. I got a stomach ache, which I never get, and I drank an Olipop, and I flip it over, and it was from Austin, Texas. Then I went to a park, and this is the magicalest one. It was just like, and I couldn't decide where to go to walk and sit, and then magically, I end up at the Rose Garden. That's where I wanted to go. And the sun's hitting this tree perfectly, like perfectly. And a blue heron flies into it. And I'm like, I didn't even know blue herons could land in trees. And then this download hits and was like, Chris, it doesn't matter where you go. All paths lead to the same place. You're going to end up there anyways. So go. And I was like, perfect. So if you guys want the magic trick, you stayed long enough for it. Here we go. All right. And then I'm gonna demonstrate it, and then and I got a little ask too. That's why I'm gonna demonstrate it. So let's go, okay? So connecting to the angels of light and love, spirit guide, spirit team, ancestors, God, higher self. In the next 24 hours, I want to get a call, and I want this call to be life changing and push me in the direction of my future. Aho, amen. So all you do there is number one, you call upon everything you believe in. For me, it's the spirit guides, spirit teams, beings of light and love, ancestors, my higher self, and God. Some other ones you can call in are family members, but I mean, it essentially covers it all, right? So that's the simplest one. It's like, who are you connecting to, okay? And who are you calling upon? Be very specific, okay? And then your ask really is a demand in a sense too. Like in praying, they teach you like, beg God and the angels for what you want. Like, don't beg. Like, be very direct. Be very clear. It's not rude. It is very precise, right? And it's like in the next 24 hours, I always put a timestamp. That is the most important part. Otherwise, you might not get it, right? So it's like create a timestamp on top of that and say exactly what you want to happen. And my God, does this work? It is so cool. And then when it happens, this is the truest magic of all this. I love this part. Is like when it happens, like lean into it. Like get really happy, notice it, get excited. And if people are around you, tell them about it. That is the purest magic of it. And I think this is like modern day like magic. It works so well. Anytime I got a question of like what I need to do, like I'm trying to even think what I did the other day was like, man, should I drive for Uber or not? Give me a sign. And I got like very, very clear signs, right? The Austin story is another one. I'm trying to think of another one I did. Anywho, there's so many of them. And it's like anytime I'm like, I don't know what to do, or like, oh, this one was funny. Somebody popped into my life and I was like, all right, in the next 24 hours, have her send me a text message that is like very obvious that she's somebody who's meant to stay in my life. And poof, I got blown away with that one too. But it's like when you can demand or command your space is what this is called in non-esoteric meanings, I guess. So commanding your space is like call upon specifically who you're asking for or asking for something from. Be very precise of what you're asking for. Create a window. I typically do 24 hours or in X amount of hours if it's something rapid. And then Aho Amen, I always say that at the end. That's something personally spiritual for me, but it's like whatever, if yours is Amen, whatever it is, cap it. And then don't attach the look for it, but give yourself, like, just be curious, let it go. That's a big tip too, if you stayed this long. Spirit had to throw that one in a little bit later. People are probably going to bounce early after they got it. But it's like, and then it's endless. It'll happen. And when it does, pay attention to it, lean into it, get happy. And if somebody's around you, be like, oh my God, I asked for that shit. Like I asked for that and it just happened. And then share it. I think it's the coolest trick in this universe. And on top of that, communicate with your environment. Nobody ever thinks about that. Like reality always throws me synchronicities like crazy. Signs are signs. Like literally, I'll see a sign and be like, oh my God. Like even today, I messaged somebody some gratitude. I was so thankful for her. She gave me an omen yesterday that led me down a rabbit hole. And at 11:11, she texts back, or I sent her the text. Didn't even notice it. It was at 11:11, and then the car driving by me on the highway was license plate 4711, which is 4 plus 7 is 11, so 1111 again. And then I was thinking about something else and was like, man, I'm curious. And that's another trick is get real curious. Don't force it, get curious. Curiosity is very neutral and it pulls in towards you. So I get really curious about something. And then the song, this guy I was Ubering in my back seat's like, hey, I like Smashing Pumpkins. So I'm like, let's listen to Smashing Pumpkins. And I kid you not, the song was called Today. And I was like, whoa. So anyways, those are just examples of the magic, but communicate with reality or the environment and be blown away when it communicates back with you. It is fucking crazy. I know this sounds wild, but give it a shot. You'll be blown away. And when you are, I know you'll be back for the next video. So make sure you subscribe to this channel and give this video a like. Drop it in the comments below when it works for you, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.